Back yourself, back yourself.
There for one.
I think what we're really trying to do here is help and try to inspire people to talk about it.
Oh, you two are having a laugh. Did you?
If you want to see a thing, watch on. Here we go.
Roll your eyes, you've been giving him grief for 6 holes. Relationships. How has anxiety impacted relationships?
Oh.
Fucking hell, not positively. Anxiousness.
So it's another little par? Oh no, you got one in the water, didn't you?
Oh, wow. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of this 3-part mini-series, Exploring Anxiety. If you haven't watched the first part, we just kind of dived into a bit more around understanding anxiety and what that means for us, alongside a bit of a competitive format. I'll let you watch that first episode to see who came out on top.
There's one bandit in
Bandit,
the
yeah,
Just let
bandit.
you guess,
But yeah, the second part is another 6 kind of whole mini-series, another competitive format being match play. But we're going to dive a little bit more into anxiety, more coping, bringing in our own stories, but continuing the conversation. Let's go.
Anyway, we're into match play now. Episode 2, match play. I came out on top. I got a cheeky little lead, and this one's all about effectively, if you outright win the hole, you get 3 points. If 2 of you win the hole together, you get 1 point each. If you all tie the hole, then it's 0 points. Golf lessons are paying off. 55 quid every 2-3 weeks. Worth it. Nice and soft.
Oh, he spooned it.
Remember I said back yourself, back yourself.
There for one. I take back what I said about this 55 quid 45-minute lessons. Bastards. Oh, this, now I'm worried. Not gonna have the leg. Go on. Well, if you don't play golf, that sums it up brilliantly.
Little chunk and run, you know, that's what they call that in the business.
So I'm here for 3. But more importantly, second topic, we've just done understanding anxiety. And what's the next one? Coping with it?
Nah, coping's the overall.
Oh,
Par, baby.
Nice part, Josh. Well done, mate.
Coping's overall. This one's living with anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Which we semi-covered
Living
already.
with anxiety.
I don't know.
So yeah, living with anxiety.
Story time then, isn't it? This is when we really get vulnerable.
This is where we really open up.
This is when we really open up the floodgates, baby. Get the tissues ready.
I
With
don't
you.
think we tapped into you enough. I think you probably got...
I'm an open book. Ask me away, boys. I think you two had some really good discussion that I just didn't want to, you know, I wanted to facilitate, give you the space.
So yeah, so we're talking about living with anxiety now, as Nathan said.
What a strap.
Think about, we understand the anxiety everybody has. Think about the work pressure, relationships, confidence and self-worth.
Need to bring it to life now.
Yeah, I think it's
Avoidance.
story time.
Very important aspect of this is coping mechanisms as well. Oh, here he is.
It's a bit better.
Or left.
I thought you wanted it on those tee boxes, those guys. A really important something to keep in mind, Nick. Remember, you introed and you are
Go on.
keeping our viewers up to date with the competition.
Oh man, there's a lot going on, isn't there? I'm trying to keep
Where
hold of
you
my
can,
mental game
where
here.
you can.
I'm trying to keep hold of my golf
Not about
game.
the golf. Not about the golf.
Fuck off.
How do you cope with your anxiety? I don't. cope with
Badly.
mine, yeah. I
Badly.
just let it exist. So you know. You got any tips?
Yeah, so while living with anxiety, I was just earlier on tapping into Nick a little bit more in terms of kind of what that feels like and what that looks like.
Yeah. Well, I think we've all talked about it in different ways. I think what's quite interesting, we can do GoPro cam now. And then we all seem to have a different experience or way to talk about anxiety. I would say for me, my experience with anxiety has been, I feel like forever present. Like you, I feel like I'm always anxious about something. And for me, again, this is why I keep using that word excessive, because I feel like anxiety is something that is present day to day. We're on this fair. And this is why I really enjoyed you and Nathan's conversation, because I think I do agree with Nathan, being able to like manage anxiety and being able to work with it in your day to day, I think is so important.
Oh yeah.
But when it becomes excessive, I think that's when it can become a problem, right?
Yeah.
It impacts your parts of your life, your enjoyment, your ability to just navigate day to day.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've definitely come on that side of the spectrum, like so many.
Like I said,
It's quite clear you don't live with much debilitating anxiety day to day.
no, not
that,
massively.
Like, makes you struggle to do.
And that's why it's an interesting topic, definitely, because I've been learning about it. Like, it seemed not so much Josh, but it feels like Nick's probably got a bit of an understanding of it through kind of personal experience, whereas I haven't necessarily got that as much. And so I've kind of learned a bit more about it over the last couple of days, just kind of researching before this episode, which has been great for me. Like really, really good. As I said earlier, like with work and stuff, I don't really get pushed out of my comfort zone and learn loads of new stuff. So for me to learn something new and try and tap into it, and then I guess semi out of your comfort zone with conversations like this, then it's a really positive thing. But you can, yeah, like just from obviously Nick's experiences, which is why I kind of want to delve into that living with it a little bit. You can tell that he's got more of an understanding of it from that, like just through living with it, than I have.
Oh man, this golf format is really tough. We're trying to focus on the golf, we're trying to talk about these topics which are pretty uncomfortable to talk about, but I think it is so important, and hopefully you guys watching at home can relate to it somehow. Or I think what we're really trying to do here is help and try to inspire people to talk about it, but we're not going to shy away from the fact it is really difficult to talk about, as you've probably seen through this discussion. Anyway, let me hit my shot and I'll come back.
So yeah, like it's nice in lots of ways. I think I'm probably, like even with my conventional anxiety, I'm probably good at like compartmentalising as well. And I'll be like, oh, I'll worry about that when I need to worry about it. I've always speak to Siobhan as well about let's not worry about something before it's happened. Like she'll worry a bit, and I'd like to think I've probably influenced over the years in terms of worry. Like she used to worry a lot more than she does now, and when she does now, which is understandable and it's more conventional stuff, I will often prompt with her, "Can't we haven't been through it yet? We don't know if that's going to happen," and it's generally worry about stuff that might or might not happen. So my view on it is why we're worrying about it when it might not happen at all. So let's worry about it and deal with it when we get to it, and we'll deal with it together. But until then, it's a bit like, yeah, don't worry about it. With stuff like this coming up at work and my conventional. Who's he talking to?
I think it's the first time I've not like blobbed this whole. Well, let's not talk too quick, but
You did say, Nath, that you aren't sleeping very well.
I don't know. One of my goals from last time was to go to bed earlier. I'm not doing that.
Do you not sleep because you're, overthinking stuff, or is it just because you can't switch off?
Yeah. No. I'm just someone that likes. I think because of the fact that in the daytime I'm on. Not on the daytime because I'm on in terms of like shot Nicholas, daytime on. Then when I get to the evenings and I felt like I've earned my rest, and I do then have my rest, I'll probably try and maximise that. And so then, like, I feel like if I go to bed at 10 o'clock, for example, then I haven't maximised that chill time, the chill time that I've earned. And the next day then comes and I'm back into it. I just like to spend the evenings. 164 yards, that's not right. I probably like to spend the evenings like just chilling. I need to be more disciplined. It's classic, isn't it? Like this week's been doing some shorts and stuff, like staying up late doing that, because you go to the gym in the evenings and it's backed up to like start 8 o'clock, and you spend 2 and a bit hours on that. You finish at 10, half 10, 11, you want a bit of chill out time.
But do you actually chill out?
Yeah, but like probably not in terms of
Mentally?
no, Josh's feedback on distractions, not distractions. Like I'll be the first one to admit I'm 40 years old, so it's embarrassing at times, but I'll scroll, like go through YouTube, watch stuff on YouTube, check the news. I'm not really a social media man, but I will go on the phone. That's probably sometimes what I try to get away from. Reading a book, which is probably quite good for me in lots of ways, but I find that then becomes, I'm like, oh, I don't want to put the book down. So then I'll go to bed like midnight, regardless of if I've got to be up at 6 in the morning.
Do you worry about not being able to go to sleep?
No.
Just kind of used to this as your normality. Does it stress you out?
Yeah, no, it doesn't stress me out. It's just, I think it's probably been ever since like uni. Going to university, naturally get to bed quite late anyway. And I just struggled to like go to bed at 10, because like I said, and then you know the next day you've got to go to work again or whatever, and it's like back to square one. I just quite like having that chill time in the evenings. Well, mine went on a bit, didn't it? So
Too bad still? Still pretty good?
yeah, not in terms of not being able to sleep, it's just not going to bed early enough. Like I need to, for the benefits of the gym and for the benefits of my mental health, and stuff's busy at work. I not like worrying about stuff about my mood levels. I need to go to bed earlier when I need to be up early.
What? So you said earlier about you don't feel. Well, you said in the last episode, sorry, about you need that more anxiety in your life, growth, discomfort. What are you necessarily like using the gym and everything to offset if you don't feel like you feel a lot of anxiety? Oh, you two are having a laugh. Did you just halve the hole with it? What's that, birdies?
Yeah.
You both birdied it.
I got everything from your line then.
That's it. Now. So that's it now, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah, you
Josh
two have got
Garland.
a point each, but I'm scoring for my own personal.
Continue the conversation.
Yeah, continue the combo.
Yeah, I guess like because it wasn't going to the gym wasn't really a thing to move away from like working and stuff in the evenings, but I've kind of identified that not in the last episode but the previous episode as an area of benefit, like me getting away from work in the evenings, not going on emails, etc., not being pulled into work and finding some time for myself. So in that sense it's kind of a bit of a byproduct of going to the gym. Loads of reasons why I go to gym. Main one was because Siobhan was keen to go and I was like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. And I love being back into it. It's been really enjoyable. I love getting fitter and healthier and stronger and feeling that as well. I don't know, I wouldn't say like, and it's an interesting one, isn't it, now thinking about it now, I wouldn't say I've got a huge amount of anxiety around, like I talked about not getting jobs done before. One of the bits to maybe discuss in the previous episode that possibly we could discuss now, depending on the episode boss, like anxiety versus stress and the differences, and are they the same? I probably don't know enough about it really to understand, but it'd be good to get everyone's take on it, I think.
Yeah, again, I think things like overthinking, the word overthinking or stress and anxiety, I think this is where it gets complicated, because is one like a byproduct of being anxious? Is one a precursor to then be anxious? Like, that's what I find interesting when you use these words. Let's roll on up.
Yes, boss, I like this, boss.
Yeah,
Nick.
come on, let's roll
Come
it
on,
up, Tim.
positive for Nick.
We're going to keep the momentum
More
moving.
positive.
So it's not, I don't know, that's not, but so do you think, Nathan, with that, the fact that you are doing those things like the gym and bits that are probably proactively good, you're like
preventative.
cutting off your anxiety before it even has a chance to build up.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same comment. I think what is good about you, Nathan, is you're very active. You know those things probably de-stress you, and it's like preventative care. You're doing preventative care for yourself, whether you realise it or not. That's what I think is so good.
Yeah, possibly, maybe subconsciously, yeah. And like I said, it is a byproduct of doing that sort of stuff. I mean, maybe my mindset is, I wouldn't say I got massively anxious beforehand though. Like, I don't feel like I've ever massively suffered with anxiety. It's helped in other ways, like there's distractions and possibly moving away or finding more of a work-life balance, but I wouldn't necessarily put that in the kind of anxiety category. I wouldn't, but I don't know, maybe. And yeah, I think you're probably right. Probably subconsciously it has like put me in a better headspace.
Oh my God, that is a gorgeous looking
Short, I don't think
pair of trousers, but also a great shot as well.
That's the thing, isn't it? What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
This is the point I'm making.
Work-life balance. I think anxiety-wise, it's probably not a solution to for me. Like I didn't feel like I needed to find a solution for that reason. Work-life balance definitely, it's helped.
Yeah. What would you say was that shift you made to better balance work and life? Would you say?
Josh is finding
Really short.
finding his missus today.
Pardon?
Finding the missus.
What do you mean?
Little fins and stuff. It's worked out all right.
If you want to see a thin, watch on. Here we go.
Roll your eyes. You've been giving him grief for 6 holes.
I know. Notice how I haven't. I'm just.
I know.
Oh. Fuck me sideways. Can I say that on camera? Is that okay to say? Yeah. This is a not for kids channel. We're moving. We're grooving.
So Nick, talk to me.
Talk to you. We've
Tell
introduced.
Me how,
Oh.
Tell me how your. So you said earlier in episode 1 about going to therapy.
Yes, I have been to
For
therapy.
Gad, is that right?
Well, yeah, I think, again, I've said this a few times now, but I think anxiety can be a precursor to other mental health conditions like depression. Like, I think they are quite closely linked. So I just went because at one point I just got so overwhelmed to the point where it was excessive. All the stuff we talked about in episode 1. I think that's why I kind of stayed a bit quiet, because I just agreed with everything you and Josh were saying. And I think it, like, from someone who I think has lived it a bit. Huh?
Are you going for the green?
Mate, I'm always going to the green. That's the whole point of this game, no? Where else do you think I'm going? Oh. I'll be back in a sec.
Shot.
Is that all right?
Hold up. Should be all right.
The bounces today have been mental.
So just to recap to the viewers.
Sure.
GAD, generalised anxiety disorder.
You got it, yeah.
The podcast I listened to included depression in that kind of disordered anxieties.
Nice.
I found that really interesting, actually, talking about depression. It was like, not necessarily that you're really sad,
Yeah.
but that you don't feel you're useful.
Yeah, we kind of touched upon this as well.
And
Like,
what's the purpose of life, I think?
yeah. I think anxiety, people can associate anxiety with feeling always on edge or even sadness, whereas I feel like, again, anxiety looks different for different people.
Yeah.
I think it's the same for depression as well. I came across a version of depression, someone talked the other day about like high functioning depression or high functioning anxiety. And again, in episode 1, Josh talked about it. Like, I think people that are maybe seen as successful, they might seem on the outside that they've got their life together, but people can still be depressed, people can still be really anxious.
Yeah.
So
your GAD then, what I want to tap into in a minute when we get together again is,
Go on.
how's that impacted your life and your relationship?
yeah, more than happy to. I'll be the gleaming example of what shit looks like. Can we go?
I heard high functioning anxiety.
Yes, and I was like, that's Josh Lucy all over. Mr. Successful, but he's anxious as bag of cats.
I've told Jess all the time, I'd fucking give it up for tomorrow, I think now. Getting
What?
very close.
The success of it all.
Just, I don't think it's all worth it.
Like this, I think it adds another layer of pressure, and I think men can associate their wealth and their happiness through work,
Yeah.
which I think can be very damaging.
Dog shit.
Yeah, dog shit is a good word.
Come down.
This is the wrong club, people. This is the wrong club. I don't want to give Josh the satisfaction.
Just driven
I
off.
told him it was the right club.
He's gone.
Bouncy, bouncy baby.
Oh, Nick.
Told you pitching merge was the right club.
Hey, Nick. Right, I don't have no idea where mine went. Got a feeling it might have hit the bank and gone in the rough. Don't know if I've got the energy for this. Look for a ball. Thought my playing partners might have helped, but no, sorry, positive.
Don't get snidey.
Don't get sniped. I feel like I very easily fall into that, Jeff. I'll just, it's not gonna be good.
How's it going?
Not good.
How are you coping?
Not good.
No? Nick's in good spirits. I think he said he's being the energy police today and he's making sure we stay on good form. So
Yeah, we need someone to bring that.
Nick's bringing us up.
Right, any ideas, people? Anyone see anything?
Good, that's what we need you for. I'm in it, I'm in it. Oof.
Well, I'm going to give it 30 seconds. I hit it well, but I got no idea in the length either.
Yeah, I didn't realise you hit it so far left.
It was 140 to the back. I hit a wedge.
Yeah, this stuff is thick.
Yeah, no, don't worry, all good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I will keep looking while you're setting up. This is why I love having you around. You actually pick up on these little things. Like, you're right. Nathan didn't ask for help then, but he was asking for help.
Let's get on this tee box and have some good chatter about coping anyway.
Then we could all need to cope right now.
I'm struggling to cope with the golf.
We'll get there though, because once we come out the other end of it, like I said earlier, you feel relief. No, you feel a sense of excitement and just have that beer on the 19th hole.
Wow.
Just leading on to the conversation with Nick and the question to Nick
Yeah.
about how your anxiety has affected your
Yeah, how it has affected me.
relationships.
I think, yeah,
Or
it's
personal
definitely
ones.
story time now. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, no,
this
he's-
is the mecca, isn't it?
Oh no, he's feeling it already, Josh.
No,
We'll
I
come
love it.
straight back to
Yeah,
that.
bring it on.
But I remember one
No,
of
I
the...
couldn't work out if that was an excited turnaround or whether that was a shit I got to talk
Well, he's
about.
wandering away now. No, because I remember watching a lot of the TED Talks, a lot of these podcasts that have been shared. I think what we're trying to do is be vulnerable. I think the way that we can kind of show that is by telling stories, right? That's the best way to do it. But Nathan was just asking me how it's impacted me and how anxiety showed up in my life. And I said, yeah, it's become to a point when it's been excessive. I know it's become excessive because it would go on for weeks. That would turn into months of just constantly worrying. And then bad habits start to creep in. So I think this is something I noticed.
Yeah.
Is I'll stop doing the things that I know is good, that is preventative. Like Nathan will go to the gym, or like you'll eat
Yeah.
healthy, like that mind-body connection, taking care of your mental health as much as your physical health. I think they're so connected. But when I know I am being excessively worried or anxious, those things will drop for me, which make things a lot worse.
Agreed.
So they're coping mechanisms when things aren't going so well, but
Yeah.
actually you only really utilise them when things are going well.
Exactly.
And you don't feel why is that? You don't feel motivated enough to go?
No, don't feel. I feel for me, anxiety. I lose motivation. It becomes to that overthinking, that kind of like, well, what's the point?
I can relate
Like,
to this a lot.
What's
I
the
can't
point?
get into the gym at the moment. It's really bugging me. I can't work out why I just can't go. And I've had periods in my life where I've just smashed the life out of fitness.
Yeah, and you know it's good for you. I know that I'm going to come away from the gym feeling better than I did, and yet I just won't do it for whatever reason.
Oh, I completely relate to that though. I've been trying to get back into the gym. I told you, trying to meditate, trying to do stuff. Can't. And you sit there and you start to hate yourself a little bit or give yourself a hard time. And it's not until days like today where I'm like, well, maybe you are just like off and you don't need to be hard on yourself.
Yeah.
And one thing I've loved is how much people are laying into Stephen Bartlett for this at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
His 2 glasses of wine and how it ruined like the next 3 days of his life, and that's what everyone should be like, completely optimized.
What's that? What are they laying into him for?
He said on one of his podcasts how he had 2 glasses of wine and it ruined like the next 3 days of his life.
He felt bad.
And he's been getting griefed because people are like, look, that is just so unrealistic that you're completely always optimized. Nick, you've just made me think different club, but I've got it now.
Stick
so
to your
fuck it.
guns, Josh. Stick to your guns. I kind of
Yeah.
thin that a bit, you know.
Have you seen the Stephen Bartlett memes?
No, but I did catch that he's been getting a bit of stick online. I didn't know what for though.
For that, he's basically talking about how he had a couple of glasses of wine midweek and it just ruined the next few days. Didn't go gym, didn't work well, just all sorts. And it was like, what, off 2 glasses of wine when you live your life optimized? And people were like, it's just not realistic, like,
Right.
to be spouting that kind of shit out there.
Yeah, I get that.
So they get tired of him preaching how that people should lead their lives.
Well, just preaching an unrealistic benchmark. And I don't I think even if you're Stephen Bartlett, and I suppose,
Right.
like, it's just unrealistic even if you do have the time that every day has to be perfect. It's just not going to happen.
Almost takes some of the humanity away from just living the every
But
day,
on the flip side, that's probably I think I said to you guys yesterday, hearing stuff like that coming from someone like him.
Just turned on.
Oh, you can do it on the side as well.
Yeah, well, that's the button
Is,
to turn on. Yeah, good question from Nathan. Enjoyed that. There we go. That's me out on vulnerability. I've never hidden away from the fact that I have been anxious. I've never hidden away from that fact. No. I think it's very visible to see a lot of the time, or sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, interested to hear from Nick about how it's like impacted relationships and stuff, and Josh.
Yeah, you need to get into the relationship bit.
I know I'm trying to.
I know you're
To get.
Nick keeps going back to general.
I feel like Nick's won a few holes here.
So I'm staying quiet about
He
it.
parred the last hole.
I didn't even know what stroking there is on. Need that card.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, we're definitely flicking to 18.
It's not terrible, but it's not good. You know, what do you think?
But I do relate. Finish out if you want, Nate. I do really relate to what you were saying on that tee box, Nick. I just saying to Nick, I can't get a routine at the moment. It's so difficult to just feel like I can consistently do something quite well.
And it's almost like a multiplier effect because you'll be out of routine.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you need to try and pick that up, but you know.
But it's even just.
Yeah. I agree. It's that coming. I think we said it in episode 1 as well. We touched upon it, like
I think
looking after yourself, sleep, eating well, physical.
sleep's one of the aspects for me, which has a big impact. But I think it's just that whole mental fatigue. Pa. Oh, I don't know. I'm not coping well with today. I'm cooking under this jacket now as well. The sun's blazing. I need that sun to get back in.
I've double layered today.
Fuck off. We're relying on Nathan for all the coping content here.
Struggles there.
And my question's going to be answered 5 times.
You've got to get again.
Right, hole 12, last hole. Can I get an answer now?
Last hole.
Last hole, can I get an answer from one of you two?
Yeah.
On.
Relationships. How has anxiety impacted relationships?
Fucking hell. Not positively. Anxiousness.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to let Nick take this one. I'll give you a little tidbit on the green. Nick on the tee, me on the green. Oh no, I've got plenty to say, which I'm happy to share.
Yeah.
I just think I'm happy to give this space to Nick.
Ooh.
Unless you want me to go first. I can go first. I'm ready.
Fine, go on.
So, how's coping with anxiety impacting my relationships?
Yeah.
So I'd say with family, as I just said, similar to like mental to fitness and all of that stuff, it's just something I find easy to then put off. And I think that creeps into my personal relationship as well, where you're just so mentally fatigued, or I feel so mentally fatigued that I just put stuff off, and then they don't get the attention that they need and deserve a lot of the time, which is then just has a ripple effect into arguments, tiredness, shitty conversations, bickering, or
So those arguments come as a result of.
sometimes, not all the time.
Sorry, but if there were arguments, they'd come as a result of what would be the main reason you'd go into that based on anxiety?
I think the anxiety just causes byproducts, which are like, I can just be pissed off one day or annoyed with myself. I'm just feeling a bit burnt out, and then I'll make stupid remarks, or I'll be impatient, or I'll just be like a saboteur.
Yeah.
And unnecessarily so. So you then might, and then like Jess, I'd be happy. She says I double down a lot, but again, like sometimes I'm in the mood where I'm just like, do you know what? Why the fuck not? I can't be fucked.
What does double down mean?
Like when you're arguing about something, rather than just perhaps seeking a middle ground or taking a bit of time to reflect, you just keep pushing, keep
Being stubborn,
pressuring,
basically,
double
then
down.
just doing
like,
it for that.
yeah, just getting
Arguing to the point of
further in,
arguing. Yeah,
getting
okay.
further in, and it's tough. So
And that comes as a result of you being anxious about things. Do you think?
I think it's sometimes a byproduct, yeah. And then it can reinforce the anxiety, because then you're then anxious about all the outputs that causes, and it's a vicious cycle. Like the way I cope with it is I just have to reflect and reflect and reflect and reflect and hope I get somewhere.
I mean, this is the thing. I agree with everything that you said there. I think it's difficult to cope with anxiety because for different people it means different things.
Yeah.
And it comes out in different ways. I think you said this a lot, Josh. You were the first person to introduce me to the idea of like emotional regulation.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of sounds like that's almost maybe a coping mechanism about anxiety. Maybe you can tell me, you know a bit more about it than I do, but.
Yeah, and I'll be the first to admit, like I'll probably just be honest with you guys and say, I don't think I'm in a position at all at the moment where I actually feel like I can say to you, yeah, I'm doing that really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not emotionally regulating. I'm not reflecting enough. I'm not dealing with my anxiety enough to say, yeah, I can,
I think you're editing this video very well.
My God.
You're running this channel well. You're playing very good golf.
But as a fucking strike.
Yeah, like I genuinely, I'd put my hands up and I'd say, along with my anxiety, I struggle, and I don't think I cope. I cope by burying my head and just telling myself tomorrow and next week will be better and easier. And this is just a passage of time, Josh.
Yeah, I laugh because the video I watched, that is like a classic male way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
Even when you know it's probably not the right thing to do. Bury your head, get on with it, keep turning up.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Oh,
Because that's
no.
the expectation of us in history, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
In society.
That is
Yeah.
splashed.
I listened,
down
it was
there.
in one of those podcasts the other day where they were talking, I was listening to a woman called Mel, I think her name is Mel Gibson, and I'll drop it in. But she said, we've just been through generations and generations where, look at the few years ago, there was all those carry on posters. That's the kind of like mentality and stuff you're taught. Carry on, just.
Can you guys tell the viewers what emotional regulation means, please? I don't know why Josh is so stressed. He's playing great golf.
I know.
What?
We're just saying you're playing good golf.
Oh, I think that went too long.
Mine, I
Look
think,
good.
went way too long.
I think that went too long.
The wind's quite deceiving.
Yours just seemed like it was never coming down.
But like I said, I guess because we've been together for 17 years now. Shout out to Siobhan for putting up with me for 17 years. But because we've been together 17 years, I guess we found quite like we play a role in each other's lives. I guess I'm probably someone, because I don't suffer from anxiety loads, will be and I don't think she does, but she does worry about stuff. So I guess that she sits probably in that conventional anxiety bracket, moving towards GAD. I wouldn't say she suffers from GAD. But yeah, I certainly think that I support her in that when she does worry, and I hope that I've influenced her in her own approach over the years. But yeah, I wouldn't say any relationships I've had necessarily have suffered through anxiety.
Who's this fucking 18 handicapper?
So it's another little par. Oh no, you went in the water, didn't you?
Oh, wow. Was that a snidey
Yeah.
comment, was it?
No, it wasn't even
Was that-
sliding. No, I'm not being accused
Right.
of that this
Are
today.
we,
Just remember, you're summarising the score here as well, Nick.
Nick? Okay, well.
Oh my God, Josh. It's all right, Nathan doesn't need to go.
You can have that
Just
if you
thought
want.
I'd get it. Pace of play, pace of
Right,
play.
summarise us. Oh,
Oh, he's done it.
fuck off.
He's done. He's slung a few of those.
You two.
He's so
Fucking
nonchalant as
unbelievable.
well about it.
I've made 2 birdies and then
Good putt, Josh.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
oh.
summarise.
I bet you get a shot, I bet I don't, so then that's completely useless for me. I
Nick,
can't
look,
believe I hold a
Nick's so
30
giddy
foot
about
putt
his
on one of the
score
holes and
right
it
now.
meant
He's not
absolutely nothing.
even summarising the
Would you
episode.
call me giddy? I think I've been
He's-
level. I've been level all day. I've been level all day.
He's,
Just like the pros. Just like the pros.
he's literally forgot he's narrating this episode. He's forgot his outro in it. He's just.
Notice how the snidey comments come back once there's a bit of pressure. Yeah, they're massive deflection.
I'm not playing that badly. Like Snide Cam, I got a 4 there, by the way.
I think we did a really good job at talking about coping. What are you laughing for?
Just wondering who won.
It's to be decided. I think it's close. No, I think we did a really good job at talking through some coping mechanisms with anxiety. And the scores are to be decided. I'm being too rushed to decide them now. I think it was very close though. I think Josh is quietly confident about the score he got. I didn't play too badly as well, but we'll find out. We're now going to be moving into the final 6 holes, which I think Nathan's going to be leading in terms of the format and just continuing the conversation around anxiety today, which we've discussed, I feel like, at length now. But there we go, episode on coping with anxiety. Done. Christ.
We have no idea about the scoring, do we?
I got no fucking clue, mate. I got no
So
clue.
at some point we will try to add up the scores. I'm going to put it here so you're aware of how episode 2 finished and how we're going into episode 3.